Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Several reactions has trailed Festus Keyamo's tweet as touching, prophecies of men of God either coming to pass or, or the other way around. He said, our so-called men of God failed in their prophecies. This is coming from Festus Keyamo's SAN. In a veiled reference, Keyamo reacts to Pastor Ibiyome's Escobar and Osama bin Laden comparison. Of course, you recall that Bishop David Ibiyome had said in one of his services that swearing him, the president-elect is like swearing in, Escobar, and though he said it in parables, as it were, like if you know, you know. He said it is very unfortunate that some so-called men of God now equate their own personal biases as the will of God and mislead their congregations along such ignoble paths. Let me just take it in full. He said, after failing so terribly in their so-called prophecies about the elections, there were several prophecies. Oh, the election will not hold. Oh, this person will win. Oh, that is that. They now seek to hide their frustration and justify their failure on some human factors like election manipulation, as if human factors can actually truncate what God has ordained. Why didn't they foresee those human factors in their initial prophecies? These people are actually mocking God and calling his name in vain. Well, I'll take on very quickly some of the reactions that we have got. Well, this one coming from Onyekachi Alex. He said, if you don't agree with what the pastor said, then go to court and stop disturbing our peace. Well, this next one is coming from Josh Frika. He said, this go to court coming from obedience is one of the most laughable statements you guys have ever made. He said, why does he have to go to court? His candidate who won while you and your men of God lost. He is only mocking you guys at this point while gearing up for the swearing in. Well, this response came in from Oyekachi as well. Well, maybe probably on a lighter mode, said, if you also don't like what I said, go to court also. Since that is the most, that should be an hashtag for the moment. So, this is coming from Josh Frika as well, as a response, saying, I have no problem with it. It's just laughable because this has nothing to do with the courts. Nice try. Keep crying about your laws. Your whatever can try again in 4 years, but his loss might be worse than this last one. Well, let's go on and let's look at Shakol Jahim. He said, think of how you personally survived your Tinubu. This should be on your mind. You, your family, and village masquerades all. Alexander A. Amadi ASKO. He said your end is approaching. In response to a reply in Festus Keyamo, he says your end is approaching. How shameful you allowed worldly things to have you talk like a primary school child. I pity your dependents, because in the end, retrogression would be their portion. Say amen if you are doing the right thing. Well, somebody said, I like the say amen if you are doing the right thing part, and all sort of things. As this one said, a lawyer is talking about God. This is coming from Agba Vota. He said a lawyer is talking about God. It is wonderful having a lawyer talk about God. Somebody said, real Olaudra has just dropped a bombshell about you at Festus F. Keyamo. This one, Chief Anochia says, shame on you, bro. I thought you will be hiding your face in shame. We're currently nominated as the worst minister in Nigeria, and you still speak of nonsense. Why don't you use the exact words the man of God used? Or maybe let me help you. That is coming from Chief Anochia. Well, I'll just take one or two more tweets. Somebody said, just shut up and go and create jobs for Nigerians. How are you better than the men of God you criticize? Well, this is still serious matters on ONIF TV. The first spokesperson of the then presidential campaign council of the APC, the chief spokesperson, Festus Keyamo, and also the minister of Labour, has always been in the news for, all his reactions to, probably the obedience and also all of that, still defending his principle. Even though the elections have come and gone, he still continues to, say a number of things. He was the same person who congratulated Binani when elections were not even finished collation. They have not even finished collating elections. He was already congratulating somebody, and it tells us quite a lot. This is still serious matters on ONIF TV. Please do share our videos with others. Drop your comment, make them simple and simple. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you again. Bye bye.